Hello everyone, this is Ron. Welcome to another King of Fighters All-Star video, and today I'm going to start a new series of videos that whenever each and every banner will come, each and every banner will give us at least 2 characters, sometimes will give you more characters. It doesn't really matter how many characters are there. I will publish a separate dedicated video on each characters about their plugins and plugin settings, and I'll be explaining you that what type of plugins I will need for those characters and why basically you will need those plugins. So that will help you to understand the plugin mechanism and get the best out of those characters, because honestly guys, these characters are immensely strong and their possibilities are basically endless. And you know that you already invest a lot of rubies to make this character A7. Now if you don't use the plugins and if you just leave the character with its basic default status, my friend, you are missing a lot. Nowadays I think the level up process of characters starts whenever the character is maxed up at level 90. So let's go and talk about the plugins settings of our Athena. And by the way, I analyzed her kit several times and she is absolutely a monstrous character. Oh my god. I mean, she has an innocent face, but let's go and check out her strengths. She is a monster in disguise. So couple of things we need to consider before deciding that which plugins we are going to equip, right? So first thing first, this critical rate and critical damage, 30%, 350%, very high rates. That means these characters damage will increase if you add quite a good amount of critical damage and critical rate, but of course not too much. A balance should be maintained, and you should add another stats too. But critical rate, critical damage, one of the important points we found. Next, Athena on the stage, level 3, this core. From this core, what we find? Gain super armor for 3 seconds and recover HP by 5%. Athena doesn't really has any problem with her HP, but she is still an attack type character. An attack type character always will struggle with their HP. So this HP increasing effect 5%, if you add more HP, this percentage will increase. And a great place to actually add HP is going to be plugins, because we are not going to add HP through battle cards, not with imprint stones, but with plugins. So 5%, this is another important point to consider. Next, consumes an encore stack upon every successful active 3 skills attack to increase active 3 skill damage to 100%. That means active 3 skill is going to get a huge buff, and this is going to be her main damage skill. So active 3 skill and also active 2 skill has some role to play. So basically active 2 and active 3, these are the most important 2 skills. We need to concentrate on these 2 skills, their types, and we need to buff them. Next, we are having increased active skill damage 400%. Active skill, remember, basic move, basic attack. So these are her most strong parts of her kit, right? Let's go to her skills and see what are the skills. Active 1, this is strike skill. Okay, this has a quite a good amount of percentage, and it is going to do some debuff, right? Active 2 skill is a blast skill. This is going to increase active 2 skill damage. Okay, quite a good amount of percentages. So active 2 skill is more important than active 1 skill. Of course active 1 skill is also important, but if you consider these two effects, you'll find that active skill 2's damage is higher. Its effects are also way more useful because momentum buff, very important. Active 3 skill, I'm not even going to read all of this because this is the most important skill in her kit. It's a very important skill. Also a very high number of damage. And that type is blast skill. So her kit is kind of a little bit mixed up. We see a lot of strike skill because her finisher and also her main finisher, both of them are strike skills. But her actual finisher that you are going to use if you have summoned in this banner, that is this one, that is also going to increase critical damage, that is also a blast skill. So her kit is totally mixed up, but still you can see that most important skills are actually blast skills. So we need to prioritize blast skills. Of course we need to, if possible, we need to combine a little bit strike skill buffs too, but most importantly blast skill is going to be her main thing. So let's go to another character, and I'm just I'll be showing you example from a YOLO character, because I don't really have her a very high level. I don't really have high level red character, so I haven't really farmed a lot, but I farmed a lot in YOLO, so I have enough good plugins so I can actually show you something. But by the way, this character doesn't really have the watch shaped plugin, so let me first talk about the watch shaped plugin through another EX character. Let's go to Psyche. In the watch shaped plugin, let me turn the filters off because I was using the filter. There's a couple of things that we observed so far in Athena's kit. Basically, active skill, her skill number 2 and 3, she needs some critical damage, critical rate, also if possible basic attack. These are the things. So in the top, this one, as you can see, this is a good plugin. Increase active skill 3 damage by 23%, active skill 2 damage by 21%. And notice this, these two effects are without any condition. For example, you see certain plugins that will increase the active 3 skill phantom damage, active 2 skill phantom damage. That the problem with this phantom damage thing is that damage, if you want to get these percentages, that damage has to be a phantom damage through your phantom awakening skill. That means normally when you are going to if you do the normal awakening spamming, or if you do normal skill, if you do normal skills, they will not get the buff. So that's a serious drawback. But you can see these type of plugins, solid active skill buff, no condition, very important. And also notice that huge amount of HP. As I told you before, that this HP is going to convert into this HP regeneration process from her code that I showed you before. Let me see if we can find some more interesting plugins. See, this one is increase active skill to phantom damage. The percentage is pretty high, but this is phantom damage, so you have to get only phantom damage if you want to get the effect from this one. Also, let me show you some other effects that you need to prioritize. Let me show you by this one, tier 2 core active skill 2+1 enhancement. That means active skill 2 is getting an enhancement. Active 2 skill is good for Athena. However, active 3 skill is even better. So if you can find tier 3 if you find tier 2 core active skill 3+1 enhancement, that would be the ideal for this character. Let's see if we can find anything like this. See, this is a good one. Increase active skill 3 damage by 16%. It's a very good one. So these are the type of things that you can add with the watch shaped plugin. Now let me take you to another version of Psyche, because I kind of selected a bunch of plugins and I added it to my character. So this plugin, for example, 16.5% damage deal with blast skill. What we found in Athena's kit, her kit is very much strong with blast skill. Her main powerful skill, finisher, all are blast. Very good. 80% chance to increase the overpower and phantom defense by 1200% for 10 seconds when attacked. This is going to be helpful against fights where you need overpower and momentum. For example, the age challenge. But in her case, of course, momentum or overpower both is going to help because she is an attack type character and she has momentum in her core. But an extra overpower is going to give her a lot of survivability, of course. See this one, tier 2 core active skill 3 plus 2 enhancement. Oh my god, this is such a sweet plugin. This is going to increase the active 3 skill 2 times enhancement. Very ideal for Athena. However, this effect is not going to help. So also we are getting some overpower from here. Very good. Next plugin, some attack. Attack is always good for any character, guys, except characters like Mukai who would like to just have some defense. In that case, don't need to add attack, but for an attack type character like Athena, attack is a very good stat. Once again, blast skill buff, some overpower too. Very good plugin. I mean, not really good, but just okay. This one, we're having 1.9% critical rate, 11.4% critical damage rate. Very good plugin because these two stats together is very rare. You really need to have this purple border plugin actually to get these two valuable stats together. Tier 2 active skill 1 to plus investment. It would have been the best if the active skill 2 or active skill 3 damage was here. But still a very good plugin, I think. We talked about this one, I guess. Next we are having this final plugin 29.6% damage with strike skill. She has some strike skill, by the way. Those are going to get buffed. 30.3% damage deal with blast skill. A huge plugin, guys, a hugely important plugin. And notice that purple border plugin. So the more you farm the purple borders, it is going to get the best effects together. You will see these effects in gold border plugins too, but you will see probably this one or this one. They will not be together usually. Also increase active skill 1 damage by 11%. I wish it was active skill 2 or 3. Oh my god, that would have been insane, guys. So you saw these effects. Are we missing anything? Probably not. This should be the ideal setup for this character, Athena. So let me know what you think about this plugin setup. I hope this was helpful to you. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to support the content, support the channel, and I hope to see you guys soon in some other videos. Till then, stay awesome and peace out, my friends.